Hello ROMIP athletes, welcome to this week's Common Session. This is our Common Session for the week of Monday the 5th of November. Guys, this week we are doing a heavy barbell metcon session. That's heavy barbell conditioning. Now, ordinarily when I program these sort of sessions for you, we're looking at an average of about 75% of your max for an average of 5 reps. And this is done in combination with other movements in couplets or triplets to maximize not only strength endurance and stamina, but also cardiorespiratory endurance. So we're effectively looking at the overlap between cardiovascular conditioning and barbell strength, cycling, power, etc. And this is no different, although it's a slightly different format. So basically what we are doing is you're establishing a 10 rep max of push jerk and clean, full squat clean. These are touch and go fast barbell cycling. So the way this will work is you will load 65% of your max push jerk to the bar and perform 10 touch and go unbroken reps. At the end of that, you rest for 3 minutes. You then do the same thing with your clean, again at 65% of your max clean for touch and go 10 reps. As soon as that's done, 3-minute break, you'll then do it a second time, this time increasing the weight. The idea is by the third set, you are finding a 10 rep max push jerk and a 10 rep max squat clean. So again, what we're looking for here is fast and efficient cycling, efficient movements, not getting to the point of technical failure. You should be dropping aggressively under that bar each time. You should be dropping aggressively under the clean each time. Your footwork should be good. Your form should stay together. In terms of strategy here, what are we looking for? Well, again, we're just trying to find a 10 rep max. Part of the beauty of this is that a lot of the strategy is removed, is taken out of this. You don't get the opportunity to break in certain points. So it takes a lot of the strategy away and forces you to rely on your ability, on your conditioning, and on that strength and stamina. Because of this, and because of the fact that it is very cardiorespiratory and it is very anaerobic, that being we're going to be flooding the body with these hydrogen ions, which is going to cause your body to go acidic, which can then inhibit a process called fast glycolysis, which is one of the ways that we create energy in the body. Because of this, and because we've got this acid pooling in our muscles, inhibiting future sets and set 2, set 3 of this training session, because of this, it's going to be a good idea to keep moving in that 3-minute break. You're not going to want to, but you have to. So whichever muscles you feel are working hardest during this, those muscles should be moving, should be flowing blood through those muscles to help to buffer some of those hydrogen ions out of the body, which is then going to mean that you can maximize your performance in the subsequent rounds. Shouldn't be too much overlap in terms of muscle recruitment patterns between the two. Obviously there's a little bit, but again, most of the impact between the two movements will come from incorrect recovery practices during the 3-minute break. In terms of the movements themselves, the push jerks, you want to be looking at bringing the bar back down on top of your shoulder. When viewed from the front, if someone was looking at you from front on as you're doing this movement, the underside of the bar, so the bottom edge of the bar, should actually be hidden in your shoulder. If you can see the underside of the bar, it means it's sitting on your collarbones and you don't have a really good platform to launch off. So that bar should be nestled, should be hidden in the anterior deltoids, in the shoulder there. Bring it down into that position and cycling it quickly. You don't want to be stopping on the shoulders. These are touch and go, so you are not permitted to stop on the shoulder here. This will give you some really good elastic energy, preloading those muscles to generate power in the future reps. But again, it will also be really important to make sure that you're generating energy from the legs, from that hard knee extension, to transfer that to the bar. If the bar is sitting away from you on the collarbones, off the top of your shoulder, then when you dip and drive, your arms will act as a spring, as a dampener, which will mean that you're not able to generate as much force upwards. You aren't able to transfer force from the legs through to the extremities. On the clean, you can pause in the rack position, but other than that, you can pause in the hang position. Other than that, must be touch and go off the ground. Cannot pause and reset on the ground. Hook grip is going to be vitally important on this. Maybe with the lighter weights, or if you have amazing flexibility through the wrist, shoulder, and elbow, you'll be able to keep your hook grip on in the rack position. But I would suggest for most people that will need to come off so you can get good position there for your squat. Then of course, re-grabbing that hook grip as you come down for the next rep. That's about it, guys. This one does get pretty tough. How heavy should you go? Well, we're looking for a 10 rep max, so as heavy as possible. I want you to make all sets of 10. That being said, if you finish the third set and you feel like you've gone too light, my preference would be that you'd gone a little bit too heavy and only got 8 reps out. So don't undercook this, really challenge yourself. But again, I do want to see successful sets of 8. But if you have to do less or have the ability to do more, I'd rather you're a little bit more aggressive and not quite get the last 10 done, although that should be the aim. All right, guys, hope you enjoy this one. Not a lot of work time, plenty of rest time, a fair bit of discomfort. Should be a lot of benefit in this as well. Any questions, please post below.